Good day, students. For today, we will be studying another two forms of organization. Ready? Let's go. Lesson title: Identifying the forms of business organizations, corporation and cooperative. Lesson objectives. At the end of this module, I should be able to 1. Define corporation and cooperative forms of business organizations, and explain the advantages and disadvantages of corporation and cooperative. Main lesson: Forms of business organization, continuation. Corporation. 1. A juridical entity established under the Corporation Code and regulated by the SEC with a personality separate and distinct from that of its stockholders. 2. It consists of at least 5 to 15 incorporators, each of whom must hold at least one share and must be registered with the SEC. 2. Minimum paid-up capital is P5,000. Two types of corporation. Stock corporation. 1. This is a corporation with capital stock divided into shares and authorized to distribute to the holders of such shares dividends or allotments of the surplus profits on the basis of the shares held. Non-stock corporation. 1. This is a corporation organized principally for public purposes such as foundations, charitable, educational, cultural, or similar purposes and does not issue shares of stock to its members. Sample of well-known corporations here in the Philippines. 1. Jollibee Corporation. 2. San Miguel Corporation. 3. Ayala Land Corporation. 4. SM Prime Holdings. 5. Security Bank. 6. BPI. 7. Robinson's Retail Holdings. 8. Globe. 9. Metrobank. 10. Aboitiz. 11. And many more. Advantages. 1. Limited liability. 1. The shareholders of a corporation are only liable up to the amount of their investments. 1. The corporate entity shields them from any further liability, so their personal assets are protected. 2. Source of capital. 2. A publicly held corporation in particular can raise substantial amounts by selling shares or issuing bonds. 3. Ownership transfers. 3. It is not especially difficult for a shareholder to sell shares in a corporation, though this is more difficult when the entity is privately held. 4. Perpetual life. 4. There is no limit to the life of a corporation, since ownership of it can pass through many generations of investors. 5. Pass-through if the corporation is structured as an S-corporation. Profits and losses are passed through to the shareholders, so that the corporation does not pay income taxes. Disadvantages. 1. Double taxation. 1. Depending on the type of corporation, it may pay taxes on its income, after which shareholders pay taxes on any dividends received, so income can be taxed twice. 2. Excessive tax filings. 2. Depending on the kind of corporation, the various types of income and other taxes that must be paid can require a substantial amount of paperwork. 2. The exception to this scenario is the S-corporation, as noted earlier. 3. Independent management. 3. If there are many investors having no clear majority interest, the management team of a corporation can operate the business without any real oversight from the owners. Next is cooperative. 1. A limited liability business that can be organized for profit or not for profit. 2. It differs from a not-for-profit corporation in that it has members, as opposed to shareholders, who share decision-making authority. 2. Cooperatives are fundamental to the ideology to perform patronage refund, by substance, an incentive given to members by buying or availing of the product or services provided by the cooperative. Advantages. 1. Easy formation compared to the formation of a company. The formation of a cooperative society is easy. 1. Any 10 adult persons can voluntarily form themselves into an association and get it registered with the Registrar of Cooperatives. 2. Limited liability. Like a company form of ownership, the liability of members is limited to the extent of their capital in the cooperative societies. 3. Perpetual existence. A cooperative society has a separate legal entity. 3. Hence, the death, insolvency, retirement, lunacy, etc., of the members do not affect the perpetual existence of a cooperative society. 4. Social service. The basic philosophy of cooperatives is self-help and mutual help. 4. Thus, cooperatives foster fellow feeling among their members and inculcate moral values in them for a better living. 5. Tax advantage. Unlike other three forms of business ownership, a cooperative society is exempted from income tax and surcharge on its earnings up to a certain limit. 5. Besides, it is also exempted from stamp duty and registration fees. Check for understanding. Students must answer this question in the comment section. Why there should be more cooperatives in the Philippines?